Domination.
Richtung Salzburg.
Domination.
Live like I lost it all. Now hole in the wall, gonna come in the Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. So that a nightmarish start to a football game as they give the ball away on the opening kickoff.
And they put their defense in a bind right away. They have to go into protect mode.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Wilson going to come out throwing. Out route to Hill, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's Young. This is caught by McMillan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. You talk about this Miami defense. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes.
Here we go.
Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Blue.
Now Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young will set to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Panthers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But want to win in the NFL.
To the air once more, Young. That one completes a lead. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
On the ready. Ready, ready. Red 38.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Ready.
A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now. 22 needle.
Hubbard is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. And that's incomplete.
Intended for Tataroa McMillan. Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
33, yellow. Slide blue. Set.
Young to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Achane. Take this one out to about the 13. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, and they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now Wilson. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Hill going to go in motion right. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And that's a And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Devon Achane, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
14. Panthers nothing. Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third down and 1.
Shot, 17. Hut.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
1st and 10 at the 36.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Young now. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Young to throw it. We'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll throw again. Young. Got a man. That's legal. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Ready,
Options
break.
galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
3, come on, set, ready.
Now Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. The 20. 5. Touchdown. Carolina. Chuba Hubbard. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Here's Wilson. Throw caught by Achane. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Wilson. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this is potentially a nervy situation this close to their own goal line. Now Young cannot get away. He's taken down in the end zone. It's a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
Returnable here for Davis.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Dolphins, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And they'll send Waddle in motion left.
Wilson. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson.
This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for this with Wright.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Wright,
his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Panthers 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
and out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. 6, red, 38, set.
They'll drop to throw.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Okay,
So now
right.
3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Red, cycle, set, hut, hut.
Here is Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of
Come on,
15
38.
yards.
Watch out now.
That's
Right,
good for
right.
the Panthers. 1st down.
6, 7.
It'll be Young again.
Got a man, that's the gap.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
To throw, Young.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Panthers get a bit closer.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte. Now Wilson. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Running left, Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flat. It's a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Wilson on the keeper. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Three quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. This time Wilson will throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Black shot. Blaster, stay. Ready?
Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play.
43 rail.
And the Panthers first down.
Light blue.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Red. Cycle. Smash. Red. Hut.
Now here's Young. Wide open receiver complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down.
On the ball.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line.
Claws red. White. White. Set.
Young off the play fake. And he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jalen Coker,
38 yards.
and the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Now it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And he's got room.
Still going inside the 20.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Wright,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Dolphins are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it was just a battle of wills.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
48 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready?
Young will set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Got it?
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. 10 black, blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. That one complete to the right. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
62 blaster.
And the Panthers,
Double, 38.
first down.
Huge, yellow.
1st and 10 at the
Black blue.
17-yard line.
Black ultra. Set.
Again, it's Young. Got a man, that's Liggett. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first. Minutes to go in this football game. Here comes 2nd down.
Set. 6. Mega. 50. Green. Set.
Here's Young. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and
Blue
1.
striker. Down. 60 red. 60 red. Smash. Red. Ready.
Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. This is taken at about the 14. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Uh,